Hi there guys, I'm Chris Boden. Welcome to today's Captain's Blog. It's 12:13 hours on Friday, January 9th, 2015. And we're doing that video thing we do. So this could be an interesting autopsy.
Yeah.
It might end up as a repair.
Why a repair?
Because if it's just the seals that are bad, I think the
veins
seals
are also worn out.
Yeah, I think the veins are made out of like phenolic, which is a stock material here. We might be able to make new veins. So I'm going to set you guys up here and you get to enjoy the madness.
Does that mean Batman should be liked for this one?
I really don't want to be.
All right, I got this.
Okay.
I will be handy for tooling.
I got this. I'm just going to direct them and have them. Mike, how are you with cameras? I'm going to have you on the wide shot.
Three sides.
All you really need to worry about is if Batman does, don't worry about walking because it's going to be a tool or something. Yeah, but see, I don't know that you should be monitoring too much.
You'll probably have to take these two off.
And you use this in the order and it's all set up. But there's no timing in it here.
Hi, I got this. I am.
Joe, you'll be on the crane. For the most part, it's just going to be making sure the stick
Yeah,
is
that's
supporting the whole time. I'm going to be hovering, so if the shot wants to change.
At some point in this, we may drop the animation for
Why that?
just to show the way we're
I'll do like usual, explain it on camera.
Yeah.
Work it out later. Pretty much, yeah.
So,
Yeah. You're.
in order to zoom and stuff like that, and then we won't find it in front of the camera.
Keep that now. Since you're hanging back, we should be paying attention to everything on the floor.
Zoom is toggle here, toggle here, or.
Obviously, you'll be standing in the background behind them.
Right.
Yeah, like as long as this head's not cut off or he's.
We
If it
basically
comes like way out
freeze,
front here,
run,
zoom down,
run out.
at that point. It depends. If he's moving fast, try to move like.
Just keep with this pace.
Yeah.
Yeah, that controls the.
Might need one or two of those. Maybe a touch.
Can't tilt up without assistance, so we don't need you.
Making eye contact with you.
I'm going to put you on block camera.
Oh, it should monitor.
With him, a few hours.
Heavy monitor out.
If monitoring on, it's always monitoring, whereas if it's off, you just press the record button. You can
It starts monitoring by itself.
Yeah, so we'll be,
Oh, yeah.
we'll be
there.
monitoring, and then hit again if you're recording.
This is excellent stuff.
Then stop.
Okay, cool.
Not until 2?
Yeah, let's not just cut it off.
Probably be done by then, we'll see.
I just don't want to
We
bust
don't have
that
fan
in
power on, so I
Yeah,
don't
just
think
be
it does
quiet when you
anything.
come
Have
through.
it
Be
off.
careful of the door. The door will be the bad sound.
Okay, means plug this, so you have to worry about power. Let's do a sound check.
Yeah, sure.
Audio check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
One more time for me.
Hi there guys, I'm Chris Boden. Welcome to the Geek Group. We're here today live where we're going to explore the circumference of my testicles.
One more time, Chris.
Testicles. They are immense, black impingements. Brought to you courtesy of Dow Corning.
Okay, cool.
You can also adjust down here because you see the one.
All right.
You might want to go to the hospital for that. That's a bad thing.
I've spent enough time in hospitals in the past 48 hours.
All right, more on your testicles.
My testicles are here today to spread the gospel of our Lord Jesus Christ. His majesty and might is revealed to us through the power of my left testicle.
How is that not hitting above minus 24
Yeah, how is that not-
80?
That's ridiculous. I mean, oh, this is.
Even then.
Oh, hey, Boden, if you want to, your little rolly stool is just back there. That might...
Oh, I
the
got
little,
a rolling
When he
stool!
yells at us negative 12.
Hey!
I've recently tightened everything down so it shouldn't fall apart on you.
Squeak anymore?
Shouldn't.
Cool. I got a rolling stool!
There.
Stool! That's just a little stool. This is a little stool. Stool sample here. We got the thick, dark stool here. It's more of a Batman stool. He likes the big,
Gets to be a problem.
beefy.
Yeah, that's what I noticed. Like after.
Also a touch wombat. You'll notice it's rather square.
If we...
So they got a thing now where you can 3D print body parts. They're doing this. I want to get a wombat rectum.
You mean like organs and that?
Yeah, I want a wombat rectum.
Why a wombat?
Because they poop cubes.
They do.
Yeah, you didn't know this?
So you want one?
Wombats poop cubes!
So you want one to display or you want one to replace?
I want to poop cubes!
I think they practice that. I don't know if that's just like.
If there's a way to practice this, I need to learn because I'm signing up for this class.
That's it's an intense amount of yoga is really what it is.
Something, some of their, I don't know.
I want to poop cubes.
Is that how you know you're
And if you can do cubes, if wombats can organically, naturally poop cubes, can't we, with the marvels of modern technology and 3D printing of organs, why can't I poop dodecahedrons?
You can do that.
See?
I don't see why not. I
That would be the shit.
mean, with the next, it would be the shit.
See, he got it.
I think the next step in evolution would be pooping tesseracts.
Ha.
Fourth dimensional rectum.
Yeah.
That's my tool cover, man.
Fourth dimensional rectum.
Dimensional rectum.
Good luck 3D printing that.
Can we turn all noises off, please?
I'm good.
I just turned off my walkie.
If your cell phone goes off during a shoot, you buy drinks for the crew.
Yeah. Mike.
And since Joe decided to just walk off,
He said he'd be back shortly.
I'll let him know when he gets here.
I will roll on stuff then.
Yes.
Rolling on green.
Please exercise restraint with the stool when we start.
Don't do that.
Rolling on white.
We're not rolling all the way,
Are you rolling, fuckhead?
Roll.
Mike,
Roll.
you're not. The
Record
button that
over
says
here.
record, the one fucking button on the camera that we need you to use.
And then forward.
You stop recording, fuckhead. God, I can't work with these people!
He's learning. Calm down.
No, he's here to suffer.
Joe, please make sure your cell phone's on silent.
No one ever fucking calls.
If your phone goes off during the shoot, you buy drinks for the entire crew. Your call whether or not you want to turn it off.
No, trust me, it's on silent. No one ever
Okay.
calls.
I work public access. This is far from suffering.
Fair point. Thank you.
You work public access?
I used to work PBS, yeah.
PBS or CMC?
PBS.
Okay.
I like how
Don't call PBS public access. That's
I like how we said public or PBS.
PBS is
With
real
the
television.
tone of
Public
please.
access, not quite at the level that we do. And what we do is not real television.
It's YouTube.
It was kind of cool. I did a thing over for public access area for community media.
Yeah.
And I shot the interview on blog. And I just, in the back of my head, smiled through the whole thing, knowing that more people are going to watch that show on my blog, which is about 1,800 views a day, than are going to watch it on public access. I was like, your day is awesome! I just quadrupled your viewership.
Exposure is all that matters, right?
I'm ready when you are.
Okay, world domination through media saturation.
You are talking to Mike.
I am talking.
You're talking
That's
to Mike's
Mike.
camera, but yeah.
It's Mike, the sound guy.
Yes.
His name's Mike.
His name's Mike.
Lowercase or capital M? What do you mean?
But we're going to spell it just capital M-I-C. Mike. the sound
Just
guy.
to fuck with everyone.
Hi there guys, I'm Chris Boden. Welcome to the Geek Group. We're here today for
An
my
autopsy.
testicles. Yes, an autopsy. God damn it.
One take Boden.
Fuck you, indigo days.
still gets to them.
I think Corey started that, actually, yeah. Hi there guys, I'm Chris Boden, welcome to the Geek Group. We're here today for this equipment autopsy, which will be maybe not an autopsy. We might get lucky because I would like to do something that we have never done before, and that is put this back together at the end and have it actually work. That can be kind of cool. This is a really big vacuum pump that was donated by our very own Bruce, who we love and adore. So I'm going to be kind of careful in taking this apart because there is an outside chance this may live again. What we have here is the vacuum pump assembly. This was his giant installed vacuum system in his workshop, and Bruce owned a non-trivially sized electronics and testing company, so they use vacuum for all kinds of stuff. I would like to have a institutional vacuum system for the building. I think that'd be pretty cool, and this would be a good way to do it. We have a 7.5 horsepower, 3-phase 480-volt motor here. The shroud protecting us for OSHA safety and delicate goodness from the big, bad, dangerous belts and flywheels. And then over here, we have a really big vacuum pump. It is an ITT Pneumotive, P-N-E-U-M-O-T-I-V-E, from Monroe, Louisiana. It's a model 100, and that's everything I know about it. This is the input, this is the output. Within there be oil, as you can tell, because there's lots of these nifty oil dispensers, which are kind of cool in how they're constructed. This one's broken loose for us here, but you can see there's the oil jar, and you open it like that, then you fill the oil jar, and flip it over, and there's a little oil cup, and it drips oil right down into the barrel. So that's kind of cool. We're going to get that out of the way because I'm going to have to take that bolt out. I expect this to be one of the messier autopsies, and I know that you guys love to see me suffer, so I don't know that it'll be bad as the Project Kevin videos. Oh yeah, that's perfectly tip-top. But we'll see how we do. Alright, that one's still tight. Now, really I think everything begins with this ring of bolts. There isn't a whole lot to dig into here because it's a relatively simple machine. Everything, now I haven't opened this yet so I don't know for sure, but what I expect to find is a rotary vane pump, which will be a big round circle armature with a lot of little slats in it around the sides. That's what I'm expecting. We'll see if I'm anywhere near right. Alright, we've got that. Batman was kind enough to lay out all our tools, so we've got our nifty little impact driver. I'm going to take out the bottom few first because if this is going to start leaking right away, I'd like to get that part out of the deal and just done with and let it goop all over the floor. Top one there. Because if that just falls, I want to be able to relatively control it, so by leaving the top one in there, we're going to hold it together. Now let's see what happens. Okay, we're cool. Now I have a pin here that goes all the way through to index it, and there's a pin on the other side. But I also have this little tiny thing. I'm not sure what that is. Got a little bit of a thing here. have to take the cap off. I don't think I do. I think this just holds the bearing, but let's get a look in there and see. Oh, no, it's over here. A moment there. Really know where to grab that at all. Force it. There's no threads in there. There we go. So we've got a heavily gunged up. That's nasty. Can you try that? We have a heavily gunged up end cap here. Okay, now this is just a bearing pressing it in here. I think I can get this off without having to take all of that assembly out. Not sure. I do have a socket that fits it. Let's see what happens if we take that off. As far as that's going to get us. We probably need a puller or something to get that up. So I'm going to work this up here. But to do that, I'm going to need a more substantial hammer. Mr. Harwood. No, I don't want to go to that. But can you get me a small hammer or something?
Yep.
Thank you.
Yes, sorry, pause doesn't mean stop rolling. Stop rolling means stop rolling.
Yeah, she says cut, we stop rolling. This way we maintain sync throughout the whole thing.
Joe? No, stay there. See the red arrows on the little circle there? Metal circle.
Yes. Yes.
Pull them towards the barbell or the weights, and then pull back a bit till I say.
Sorry. Make it so that the arrows are parallel to the beam.
Parallel?
Yeah.
Then pull back a bit.
Yeah.
Yes. Stop.
The red arrow is the direction of travel.
On that one, on the live stream one, it's about 20 degrees off from that.
I want to say hi to everybody watching us on the live stream. I have no idea where the hell the live stream camera is.
Hey, it's not pointing at us.
Last I knew they were watching.
Oh, that's there. Okay, cool. I'm watching everybody up in the control room being like, it's here! So hi to everybody watching on the live stream. We have a fundraiser going on right now in order to get better cables and connectors for the live stream, and we could use your help. The original fundraiser was set at $500 because that's really where we need to be. I would like today to hit at least 250, and if you guys could help out on that, I would appreciate it immensely. That's what I was saying. Yeah. That's what.
Awesome.
Hey, that's a good time. this big widgy bit, which has about 5 different names depending on who you ask, but today I'm going to call it a drift. And a nice little ball peen hammer. This, I'm going to pop the front off, which, if everything goes according to plan, should just go boop, fall right down. There may or may not be some oil involved. It's just a tiny little lip, and it's not in any manner coaxial. Like, I've got a lot of lip here, but it's negative over here, so I have to, it's going to be tricky. It moved. Batman, give me a cold chisel, a skinny one. I have a skinny cold chisel! Magically appeared! That wasn't even like editing magic, that was just there and I didn't see it. The sound changing tells us success is imminent. That's really helpful. The reason this is so thoroughly attached is because it's a vacuum pump that has been sucking itself together for 30 years. It totally isn't, but it's a good excuse. I bet I can transfer it to this big widgy bit. Maybe. Because it's totally a good idea to smack the pointy end. Oh! Ooh, there is movement. Come on! I think I've got you. Let's see if I can do this. Oh, I got it! Alright, now I'm going to be careful not to set it down on the polished machine face. And now we can see the rotor and the vanes. That's why this is a rotary vane pump. Now the way this works is, it's kind of, for a really stretching, very, very oversimplified analogy, it's kind of how a Wankel engine works, a rotary engine. Because what you have is the interaction between the inner rotor and the housing. The outside surface of the rotor and the inside surface of the housing work together in order to accomplish the goal, which is how a Wankel engine works. Also, I like. Now, these here, these parts are the vanes. I'm going to put out a color because this is where things get messy. The vanes in the middle move in two different ways. They're moving around and around like this. In fact, I'll bet it wouldn't take too terribly much. Yeah! Let's try this. Can I do this? Do I have one that fits? No! Does this one fit? Please fit. It'd be so cool. Yes! Cool! Alright. This is going to be neat. Just going to set those under there because those will be going back soon. Alright. For safety, we'll remove the guard. Don't fight it. You know you want to come off. Ah, the belt's... Really? I can't take the guard off with the belts in place. How would you change the belts? How do you change the belts if you can't take the guard off with the belts in place? What stupid design is this? It's got to go up. It's got to go up. Because otherwise you'd never be able to change the belts. Ah, there's a fan in the way. There you go. Okay. There's just certain laws of physics that says it has to go. Okay. hell of a mathematical problem to figure that out. Change the buttons without taking it out. Alright. So now, this is bad because this has to be really, really clean, and this is covered in schmutz. So, this hand is going to be the dirty hand. This hand's going to be the goopy hand. And I can't let any of this dust get into here because that would offend it. Now the cool thing is I know which way this works because you can tell from the input is here and the output is here. So the air goes around this way. Also, there's a big bright yellow arrow on top that says rotation. So that makes things pretty easy. Now I'm going to move this and you'll be able to see these work. So I said that the vanes move in two directions, and they do. They move this way, laterally. And they also, now they don't do it right now because this is a little gunged up and it hasn't moved in a long time. But when this is doing what it's supposed to, the vanes are flung out, because physics. There you go. And the vanes push against the sidewalls like that. And as it goes down, you can see the vein is grabbing this section of air, and then this vein grabs a bit of air. Oh, this is so gunged up. You know, I don't think these veins are faulty. I think this just really needs to be cleaned. You can see this grabs a section of air, and then it spins around, and the wall, because it's concentric, meaning circle inside a circle, but not coaxial, meaning the circles have two different centers. This pushes the vein back in, and that forms a nice seal, and then it takes whatever's in there, and since the volume of the chamber is smaller, it pushes it out here. And then the volume of the chamber is also almost nothing up here, and then it starts expanding again. So we take a big gulp of air, we push that around, and we spit it out here. And it's really, really simple how it works, but it's quite clever. And I think we could fix this. I think if we take this, really, we don't have to take it any more apart than it is. We just have to take these out and clean everything in here really good, because what it is it's the same as this. If you look on here, see this? All that schmutz is a combination, and we'd have to really examine it to be sure, but I'm pretty sure everything there is one of two things. It's a combination of dried out old lubricant and little tiny shavings from the phenolic bars. But if we take these out, and they're relatively smooth along the top, like they're in good shape, and they've got a nice bevel on each edge, and there isn't, because the holes are halfway in. So if we take one of these out, and there's a big worn spot in the middle where it goes past the holes, because that might be acting like kind of like a plane, and just and shaving it off a little bit, then we know that these are worn out if there's a low spot at this top seal. But if these are straight across, then it's okay, and we just have to clean it, and this pump could work again, and that'd be really cool. So give me that! Let's lay out a clean spot here, and I'll see if I can work these out. Mr. Harwood, I need a couple long, skinny screwdrivers, like an electrician cabinet screwdriver. I would like to screw these up. Up without hurting me. Oh, that's the one that I hit. So, okay. Come on around over here. And a pair of pliers, sir. Because I gotta grab that. I cut my glove, but not me. exactly what I need. Let's spin this around. So we've got a lot of gunge on the inside. It's really sticky. And this is smooth. We've got a good seal surface. So I'm going to put that on there with the seal pointing forward. And let's see if we can get another one out. I think the entire problem with this pump is nothing more than the seals are all gunged in place. So I think we can fix this. Set that one. See it. It's pretty easy to tell which is the front and which is the back, because the backs have notches in it. Beautiful, it's a good seal. Which is cool because we have phenolic in stock, but I don't think we have either, I think that's about a quarter inch thick. I don't think we have that exact size in stock. And this is a lot better than having to cut and shape new ones from scratch. So right there, I'm going to tap you lovingly and gently. That's just how my love rolls. Having to knock the veins free with a hammer is generally not good. Okay, so I've got all my seals pointing out. These are the veins of the rotary vane pump. And now the next step is very serious, detailed cleaning. So this is going to take some work. So we're going to clean this, and then we're going to come back, and we're going to put it all back together, and we'll see if we can make it work. So that's the end of part one. Everything that's going to happen is basically just cleaning everything as good as we can, including the outside of this. And I might even be able to get this hooked up with some kind of small motor just to spin it a little bit. I don't think we need a big giant one. So we'll be back. I'm going to need some cleaning supplies.
Okay.
And a couple interns.
Wah. Wah.
And you know the little plastic trays that you wanted to keep because, oh my god, those would be useful?
Yeah.
Oh my god, those would be useful.
No.
Okay. I need simple green, WD-40. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, those should just literally be falling out.
Yeah, yeah. For the massive mess I'm about to make on the floor. It is why we did do all this nice boxing. Alright, the bolts to put the shroud on are sitting with the shroud over here. Alright. Do we want to record the cleaning process or just put one camera on it and like kind of time lapse through this? Alright, then I want Mike and Batman, you're on assist. Mike, you've got the back side here. Where's the remote? We had him yesterday.
Just wandered off.
Holler at him.
I got some friends that keep rolling.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What do you got?
Husky salt and base. That's good for your slash base.
Yeah?
Chris, did you want him to help clean it, or did you want him to need the
I
camera?
want to help have it help clean it.
Alright.
And the remote.
Alright, I'm gonna stop rolling all the
Yeah. Oh, shit. Yeah. Whoa, there's an hair in the chest. And ass. And back.
gonna grab you some regular paper towels.
Okay.
Joe, you were working on your one video, so I guess it's we're ready if you want to go do that. The hard drive at con should be still on the computer you were using.
This last time we had issues with the startup.
It's been completely fine now, so we're not sure what the problem was, but it seems to have fixed itself.
Well, we got that.
All the computers here have something like that.
Oh, it's so gross.
Steve, you're the one.
Man, that's a good smell. Ah,
Try having your hand in there, jumping Jesus.
Just try it, and if it does something,
Ramon!
we'll figure it out.
yeah,
Put a pair of gloves
it's
on.
soft.
Question though.
Put a pair of gloves on. I need a trash can that we don't like. I want a trash can that says bad things about my mom.
But yeah, that's the monitor.
I think
Your other choice.
Hey, you want the
you
trays?
support HDMI.
A couple trays, just one tray.
A couple trays, probably a good idea.
Yeah, that's like a little $150 monitor to replace it.
Oh, fuck me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna die today. If you die, it's natural selection. Yeah. At your level of boofdom, I don't think you're gonna reproduce. Pretty sure you guys can't do that. I'm working on it. You ask your mother. Oh, Christ! Oh. Next time you think I've got a glamorous job, I want you to remember this moment.
I never said you had a glamorous job.
This is very similar to a experience I once had with a cow that just involved a longer, bigger glove. All right, Batman.
Yeah.
You're gonna clean those delicately,
Yep.
gently.
Want me to do the green off?
Huh? I don't give a shit about the grade.
Steve?
Yeah.
It needs to be back in.
I can do that. Give me a speaker.
No.
That's fine for every.
You're gonna help me please. Batman, can we get this rotor out?
I'm trying to remember.
If there's a way to get it out.
It really should be, you should be able to grab it back and just kind of slide it out.
Gotta get everyone back.
Yeah? I don't think that's gonna happen.
Chris, we can't even get anything at this point
Why?
because people.
People, all those flows. Yeah, just have it. I gotta clean out the inside of this, and it's covered in shit. So if we can pull this out, I can spin, pop the belt. Really? Did you really just do that? Pull the belt up here, that way, just the outside belt. Get that hand out there, you're gonna lose faith. Pull the belt towards you, and that way, and then pop off the thing. Yeah,
I guess I've never done this.
I can tell, because the way you're doing it, that's really. No hand at any point needs to be open. It ends bad. You'll bleed, you'll break, you'll cry, and we will laugh at you because we're nerds.
There, yeah, there's no weird things part of it.
Yeah, I'm trying to curse you. Wee little man, but I've got great spirit. Great spirit! No, it's better because you're on purpose. Okay, now we can spin the damn thing. Alright.
If you get your arm in there, is there any loose space?
There's nothing to grab. This thing goes full down to the road. Okay. It's only
looks like it's only about that high, it really doesn't.
Yeah.
You can't, there's something that has to be visible.
If you're not currently touching a part, clean it. Step back.
You clean it. Use the degreaser and paper towels, make that pretty clean.
I bet if we took the pulley and the fan off, it should all, like the armature and everything should pop out. Right.
Because if I can get that open and clean, I can really rock this. And it's really just a lot of cleaning. The only other alternative is just douche. But you have to flood the whole thing with degreaser, put the cover on, and let it run for a while. Where's the blood camera? Just a little.
It's sitting on the shelf over there.
All right, Elizabeth, start a new clip.
Rolling. It's on the crane thing here.
Jesus. Yeah, that's got a bit of a kick to it.
Do you like me to go to the mask?
Yeah.
Another half gallon.
Kind of feeling that makes me want to say Johnson.
It gets you here. It gets you right here. Oh, that ends in tears. Just a bully. You're going to want to see this. Did it pop off?
No.
Anything on?
Well, I just wanted to double check before I started reefing on it. As far as I can tell, it's just this cap. Where the screws are into. I don't see screws biting into the shank.
You don't see like your grub screw?
I think I see.
I'll let go.
Well, I see underneath this cap, I saw it looks like there's a spot for a grub screw, which means I might have to smack the pulley that way.
Well, see the clean spot on the shaft here? See it? We've moved that shaft that way.
Right.
Try pushing it back. No, try pushing it back. Can you wiggle it in there? Okay. We may just have to clean this way. Which will suck a bit, but okay. I'd rather have to have a hard time cleaning it than screw up the machine.
Right.
So, time to get back to fisting. Hey, watch it turn it now. I get my hands on it.
Do you have that mount?
You're not going to smack that with my hand.
Oh no. You're going to take your hand out.
I'll take my hand out and enjoy this.
Such a wide camera.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what the heck? Oh, yeah. I'm loving life right now. You don't know. Living the dream.
Take your hand.
All right, go ahead. It's coming at me. It's moving. Keep doing that. It's moving a lot.
Well, now we're back up against the fan. That was the clean spot that we just...
All right, the problem is there's no way this existed here when we started because this flat plate.
Okay. Well, so it's got a little bit of a wiggle. The issue is I can't. Well, we gotta take the pulley off now for sure, and the fan, and then everything should come out.
Figure it out.
Oh,
Once you dig down under a few layers of dried sludge, this is actually a rather pretty machine. Hey, has anybody seen Casey today? I just wanted to make sure he got back here.
Yeah. We saw him last night.
Okay, so he did come back here.
Yes.
Can I use one of these for a little scraping action?
No, absolutely not. No scraping. That's a polished surface.
That's why I asked.
You can use plastic to scrape it. Nothing else.
Speaking of using plastic to scrape, what are these things made of and why?
They're made of phenolic,
Rotating.
and they're designed to be rigid yet a little tiny soft and kind of porous, so it'll hold lubrication.
That might be a good thing to say in the video.
All right. This would be really badass if we can put this back together. Give it your work. Studio B, we bought a whole bunch of plastic cutting knives.
All right.
You can walk through, you just can't stand in front of it.
You need something to do?
Yeah, I was just about to ask. You want me to can you clean?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and clean. I can't get it off. So
All right.
So we're going to do it in place?
you're gonna have to do it in place.
All right, then we'll get it as clean as we possibly can in situ.
This definitely wasn't the right oil.
Yeah, it's entirely possible that somebody simply put the wrong oil in it and it gushed it up.
Because they wouldn't absorb it?
Or, well, if the certain types of oils break down in different ways, and this oil, as it got old, got stiffer. Don't worry about that. We don't care about that. We only care about this one.
Okay.
This oil got stiffer, and gunged up the works, basically. It is not an uncommon problem. Hand me that roll of paper towel.
Yeah, you said it has notches. Those aren't notches. Those are oil built up.
Oh, that's gunge built up on
Because
it?
you should be able to flip these.
Maybe?
Technically, you should be
Maybe?
able to flip them.
Maybe? I don't know for sure. We're going to need a device. Since I can't take the rotor out, I need a way to work this into the grooves to scrub them. And it needs to be
I think I have a
something-
nylon
it needs
brush.
to
Would
be,
that be too rough?
Nylon would be fine, but it can't be anything, a harder metal than just like phosphor
Alright.
bronze.
Well, I have nylon brush on a steel. I think I have like nylon bottle brushes.
Yeah, those would be great. Those would be actually really, really good. I could use the hell out of that right now. And we are about to go through a lot of paper towel.
Alright, I got more.
I'm just gonna leave this on the stool and I'll be right back.
Sassafras.
Is the name of my friend's hedgehog.
That's adorable.
Hedgehogs are kind of cute.
Batman?
Yeah.
Oh, like run up in my office and grab on the gun bench. There is a little jar of just toothbrushes and gun cleaning brushes and all that. We're gonna need it. Give me that. Oh.
What do you think these little, like these are? These little plastic shards, they're all over the place, but right here.
I don't know. Worn off bits of belt. Most common culprit for the area that you're working on for little bits of shit. It's worn off bits of belt.
There were a whole lot more of them before we cleaned it prior to the video.
It could be something not even indigenous to the pump. It could have been something from a shelf above that sat on a big thing of industrial shelves.
It has been sitting in the MDH, and nothing ever gets covered in shit while sitting in MDH.
That is exactly the tool I need for that. That's why I need the big one. It's glamorous life.
So we're gonna have to re-lube it before it actually gets turned on, or what?
Yeah. Well, because using all this salt that we're taking out every single bit of any kind of lubrication this has ever had, and this would rust overnight. We're going to flush it really good. Probably with WD-40, which is not a lubricant, it's a water displacement. But yeah, this is getting remarkably cleaner as we do this.
Just cracked my knees. Don't do it.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. All right, Batman, I'm going to put you in here. This is the tool for inside these slots. The goal is to get this so clean that this is clean when the paper towel comes out white. Yeah. That's when it's clean. Yeah, really. So you start on that. Shut the fuck up. You start on that. I'm going to clean the veins, and he's got the plane, and you've got the fan, and we're all good to go. I'm also going to clean out the cup. And I'll do his bearing once he flips that over.
You want me to clean out the inside of that belt?
Sure, clean everything you can. Let's make it pretty.
Damn it.
Is this stuff going to be like rust or?
Huh?
That might be a little bit of.
I don't know. Clean it off. Find out.
It's like, oh gosh.
I've exposed its weave. Yep. Though we are broadcasting live and they have audio. So we
So you can swear, just be careful how much you swear.
No, you can swear all you want. We just can't tell them about, you know, what we did with that boy last night.
It was all over the news.
Took him home to his
They're gonna hear about it
parents.
one way or another.
That's totally how that ended. He went off to the farm to play with the bunnies. Like your cat.
No, you're not Crusher.
Rabbits, George.
Would name your cat Crusher.
After Dr. Beverly Crusher.
That is so, really? Wow.
Sorry.
After Wesley Crusher.
That is so nasty.
Yeah, those should literally, as you were spinning it by hand, should be going chunk chunk.
Yeah, they should. Batman, give me a razor blade. Just a clean, simple razor blade. That'll do it. Give me just the blade. Because I'll cover your knife and shit. That'll make sad Batman. Whoa!
Got a lot there?
That's the level of guns you ought never be inside a pump.
Yeah. Definitely the wrong of oil.
Yeah. Bad things happen if you don't have proper lube. Take a
Though
look
for
at
how
one
old
of those
this thing
assholes.
is, doesn't surprise me.
Well,
The oil that they may have been thought was awesome back in the day was not actually awesome for this.
it's the Wizard of fucking Oz, isn't it?
What?
Brush, brush.
Brush, brush,
Yeah.
Well, yeah, when they get to the Emerald City and they're cleaning everyone.
Apparently they colored the horse with Kool-Aid. In that sequence.
The snow was asbestos.
Doesn't surprise
That
me.
was pretty common back then.
Yeah. It's like, damn, all these awesome actors and actresses probably died from asbestos.
Mesothelioma.
Here goes Josh with his important work.
It's like 50 minutes early.
Or that recording whatever, doesn't matter.
That's fair.
I am so amazingly good at this. It's a non-stop freak show practically. I have the first clean part of this pump.
Disagree.
Give me a clean blue towel.
We still have the other mic pack out here, right, Steve?
Yep.
Okay. I get the feeling we're going to have to change batteries before we start shooting again if we're keeping mics on.
Alright, there's the first one. Done.
And rotate this with your fingers.
I'm sure someone will get off of this video.
This is a hell of a lot better than scrapping it.
What's it going to go with if we actually repair it?
What do you mean?
Like, what do we use it with?
We plumb this into a pipe system throughout the building, and we have a building vacuum system, just like we have a building compressed air system, which is what it was originally intended for.
It's not like cleaning vacuum, it's like vacuum chamber.
Yeah, yeah. It's a scientific vacuum. 7.5 horsepower pulling down that little thing. That's not the hard part. I don't know what we would use on this as its reservoir tank. Holding pressure at 14 psi on a big tank, easy. Holding vacuum at 14 psi in a big tank, really hard.
You got rid of the tank that was...
Because the universe is trying to crush it. And the universe has this really nasty habit of winning that fight. In fact, you could say it happens almost universally. Dun, dun, dun.
Just clean this, don't you puke all over it.
Huh?
I said just clean this, don't you puke all over it.
He's a funny fucker.
No, he...
Hey Liz, I've decided I like this mic guy.
Yeah.
He's okay.
Well, now he's really in trouble then.
So that means Liz has to hate him.
No.
Sorry, Mike.
That just means it's the first person Chris thinks of when there's something nasty to do now.
He liked me once. We had to paint the building.
As he was saying when he cleaned out the floor scrubber, I've worked at McDonald's, it's not that bad.
Hey man, this is just like Gungeon oil. I'd rather smell Gungeon oil than like rotted, fetid cow carcass. So...
Which was just the manager.
Yeah, that wasn't even food.
Which McDonald's you work at?
The one on Lake Michigan Drive in Wilson.
Okay.
Who picked up your grease?
What's that?
Who picked up your grease?
Oh, I don't remember.
Mahoney?
I think it was, yeah.
Oh Jesus, they're up here too?
Yep.
Ramon, do you have
Do they
some
have a
relative
grease
related
racket or
things?
something?
Apparently.
No. My dad runs Cedar Springs Rendering.
Oh, see.
Really?
Yep.
And he's a partner at Pando.
Yeah. He's a real,
Oh, hey, the
real
fridge just came
dynamo.
on. Where's the other thing? Oh, it's in the fence.
Your dad runs a rendering plant.
Yep, there used to be dead cows and horses there.
I know what we're
In my-
doing come
my
August.
youth.
Oh boy.
Factory tour video. Rendering plant in August.
I'll make sure we get the...
I quit. Is it August yet? Because I quit if it is.
Because man, you ain't never, if you want to know what Hell's Dumpster smells like.
Actually, no. Summer's when we get all the interns for the most part. That can be a complete intern run.
Oh God.
Did you see at the bottom of this? Just the
Oh
thick
yeah,
line?
yeah.
I might need that plastic scraper.
You will need that plastic scraper.
Except it's round!
Hey,
Guys, I'm
Batman?
going in.
Batman.
Tell my wife I love her.
Batman. Take a razor blade. Go down the side like that.
Steve.
Yes, ma'am.
Went out like that, man. Man, no wonder it's not being efficient. It's skipping over this giant speed bump.
Yeah.
Oh, all that vacuum you just worked for?
Totally a steady shot. My hands aren't shaking at all.
Well, in 40 minutes it's lunch.
I need Mr. Bellatini. You remember those little glass dishes that I had you move? I could
You
use
had me
the
move
shit
one.
out of one of those. No, they were- if it doesn't, this would be a really cool time lapse.
No, we're rolling.
It just spontaneously explodes everywhere.
It's not going to be that cool a time lapse because I had to keep moving to get past people's heads and stuff.
Actually, there's a lot less of my white upper back, lower back on it. But
That's good because we try to keep your cracking out of the moves.
Try to keep everyone's crack out. It usually doesn't work out.
freaking try and show my friends and loved ones.
That's a video we should do. How to buy a properly
there you are,
fitting
just
pair of
standing
pants.
there with your,
Oh, hey, look,
your
your ass
white
crack.
lower back out from under your shirt.
Suspenders are an amazing investment.
You don't want to know how many video shots were killed because of Batman's ass.
Casey's has kind of killed one in the unboxing video that I'm doing.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's not quite cracked, but it's like, oh no, and you forget about the video.
Oh no, oh no, oh no.
Oh, hey, it's not so bad.
What were we doing?
You can do amazing things with a cheap pair of pants and a good tailor, though. Or at least the tailor can do amazing
Last time I took
things.
something to a tailor, she like, well, it was Miss Sue's refitting. She's like, it's going to take me 1 week. There's so much fabric I gotta fix and remove and fix and remove. So much fabric.
Yeah,
she kept
but-
saying so much fabric.
That's her way of saying you're a fat cunt.
Well, the only suit coat that would fit me came with pants that were like 8 times the size of me.
Wow.
I have a huge fucking rib cage. It's a bit of a bitch.
You do. Miss Boden, you're very big boned. I've never seen Bone jiggle before. That's when I didn't get to sleep in the house anymore.
Oh, that was the first time? That pink stuff is noxious. What is it?
Degreaser.
It's a solvent-based degreaser. It is going to remove that. Oh, that explains the bending.
Yeah. Yeah.
Casey's here.
That wound's clean.
Yeah.
It's like, man, there's tiny tickles on my fingers.
That wound's so clean, the antibodies didn't survive.
Poor little cowpox. Someday I'm gonna own a horse. I'm gonna name it.
Yeah, because I'm getting like the outside, I'm getting the fan really well, but right behind the fan is like really hard to reach.
I'm not worried about your pants. We're getting all this junk out of the bottom there. I don't think I have the tools to get into that very
I was just paranoid up there, that's it.
No, we're just
As
recording.
you should be.
Paranoia has its benefits.
It's not paranoia when they actually are out to get you.
Heavy sigh.
Can I help you?
Yes.
Oh my god.
I have to jam this
Just
tripod
accept the
leg.
fact that the tripod is going up your
So-
sphincter.
Verdict on the camera work I did.
Uh-huh.
I could really use that wombat right now.
What about it?
Yes.
Yes, what?
What were your thoughts? Because you said you had me doing, I guess, recording B-roll last time I was here a few weeks ago.
Was
You
it
said
your
you were gonna
first
go
day on
over
a camera?
Yeah, pretty
It
much.
sucked.
Oh, that day. It,
Studio. He's talking about studio.
yeah, it was shaky as fuck, but you'll learn not to be shaky as fuck.
No one ever gets that.
That's basically all there was to it. Was very shaky first time camera.
We
but-
knew when we handed you that camera, nobody would ever see that video. This will happen a few times. It's okay. It's part of the learning process. The secret to making good videos is to start out by making a hell of a lot of really terrible ones.
Ask him how he knows.
Yeah.
Well, how do you know?
Your mom
Go
told
to
me
our
after I
YouTube
rolled
channel
off.
and sort oldest to newest.
Yeah, my mom's rather skinny, dude.
And I'm the paramount of girth.
You mean you don't leave with a flourish? Little backflip?
Gymnastics for 6 years. I know how to properly use them.
I thought that was tumbling. That's hardly gymnastics.
I started with tumbling. I also did pommel horse, parallel bars, rings. I liked rings. God, I missed rings.
We'll get you a set up.
Can I have the upper body I had at 18 too?
You work on the rings a bit, yeah.
Because when you hang out in a gymnastics studio all day long, you get a pretty awesome upper body.
Make sure the rings can handle me, then I can start. Oh, yeah.
The rings, no problem. The roof, not so much.
We're getting a new roof.
Ah, yeah.
Just have them put in a big metal plate,
New roof,
reinforced.
July.
Yeah.
That's also when we get heat. in July.
But we also get the AC.
Warm enough.
Yeah.
I've never had a problem.
So I'm okay with that.
Okay, you're the only human being in the building who can like walk outside today and just sweat. Okay.
I was sweating.
You were
You
shoveling.
were shoveling.
He does it just hanging out.
Good circulation.
I always love those videos of us in the building way before when you got me and Ekin with just steam rolling off our heads. Like -12 inside the building itself.
Every now and then, if I'm having a really shitty day about the progress on the lab, I go back and watch like the day one video and shit like that.
Is that where you were working under
It's
the pool?
crazy when you think about it. Like I was looking at those chunks of woods and I saw like the red fuzzies from that carpet. I was like, God, that was the thing.
Yeah, that was
I
the
remember
thing.
that carpet. That was like day one. We were ripping up that carpet.
All right. Since I was watching
This room used to be carpeted.
DVD.
This room had
Yeah.
This room had a kind of a U
Because I was looking at that and the guy was going with the
shitty
clips and I'm
blue
like,
office
you-
carpet. And in the center,
Usually
the people
you use
who
it if you have clips.
the people who
and-
were running the rock band stuff.
For example,
had
let's
a
say that
dance
one
floor in the
camera
middle.
right at the
Well,
end
when the
there's
church
start of
moved
a really
in, they
shaky
decided
move or
to just
something,
put
and you
this
want to cut over
big
that,
chunk of
but you
maroon
don't want to cut out
brown
the audio
carpet
underneath that part or
on.
anything.
They glued it on
What
the
you can
dance
do
floor,
is the
up
cut
the
to the
stage,
next
and
clip,
across the
the
stage.
rolling clip or ripple
And this was
edit.
just like the fold
What
up
it does
stage
is
we
you
had.
can just drag that
They
clip
glued
over
carpet to that
or
in one
drag
piece
that
down
line
to the
back,
floor.
and now the next clip, the start of that is covering
And
that bad
we ripped
shake
it
at
all
the end.
up.
So it's basically
And
very
actually, the
small
carpet
micro
from here
edits.
is actually being
and that's it.
reused somewhere else.
Yeah, we sold it to that guy.
That's how
These
we
are
got
professionally
fire
shot
extinguishers
videos.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
We traded our old carpet for fire
This
extinguishers. I
all
remember
I'm seeing
that.
is like the crane
strange
moving back and forth.
Hey,
and
I ain't
that sort of
bitching.
thing.
We
I
had
don't-
no use for the carpet, and we
Yeah.
really needed
it's
fire
for finesse
extinguishers.
editing mostly.
And they've been a great sponsor to us
Usually
for
you can
years.
just like shorten something, move it over.
A couple
and in most
episodes of
cases, you're
Alaskan
fine. It's a preference
bush
thing
people,
for the
and
most
their
part.
whole lifestyle is bartering stuff back.
Why am
Oh,
I not
dude, I
surprised that
trade
Alaska
shit.
Bush people have a show?
Yeah.
Because Alaska's dangerous. And
Because
you can
anytime you
see
say
Russia from
Bush
their
on
house.
TV,
They were doing a marathon before their second season.
They can see Russia from their house.
Alaska has a
I'll go back to
fascinating
editing myself
history.
saying out of the interview.
Okay.
Tell me about it, Steve.
At that point,
two Inuit men can
eventually,
build a for-the-night
when I get
igloo
an
in
idea how
20
to do
minutes.
text and graphics, then I'll place it in
Lindsay
between
melted
that. So
some
this is a
steamy
crock pot project.
Okay.
Well, there's different types of igloos. There's the, because they're nomadic people. There's
Right.
we're bedding down for the night igloo.
Right.
Takes two guys about 40 minutes. All they need is one fucking knife. That's it. And then there's the, this is my house, I'm gonna live here for a while igloo, and those are much bigger than those.
They were excavating a dwelling and they found a cast bronze handle. They don't know what it went to, but
The Viking the Inuit killed.
Alaska, sir.
There's no Inuits in Alaska?
There's no
No,
Vikings in Alaska.
Not now, the Inuits killed them.
It's unlikely that the Vikings encountered Inuits. They
It
would
was
have
it was
encountered.
the ice sword that Inuit
The Vikings
had.
totally encountered Inuits. They would have done it in the northeastern
Yeah,
bits of Canada.
Went to like, yeah, the northeast.
I think they showed up after.
And the
But it
Vikings
was
made
the
it that far
precursors that
because
they-
there was that whole, hey, let's blow a third of the realm's wealth trying to establish a place. And, oh no, fuck it, we're just gonna sell it to England. Yeah, I read a book, motherfucker.
What I was trying to say is this bronzed item seems to have originated in either Korea or China.
Really?
So, you know, trade networks.
Or just a lost boat that got carried up across the Bering Strait.
That's way more boring, Ramon. Why do
I'm
you
going
gotta
with
go with
aliens.
the boring safe theory?
Going with aliens.
Just because it's the only example we have.
You have an example of aliens?
No.
The only real thing we know is that aliens may exist. History Channel.
I
History
forgot about
Channel
that
broke
meme.
my heart.
When they quit doing history?
They started doing real history instead of the Hitler Channel.
Right, which was every Sunday.
And nobody watched it. So they started doing, you know, aliens and reality shows.
And Duck Dynasty.
It's a reality show.
Well,
Duck Dynasty is history?
Duck Dynasty
That's
is
on the
not
History
real
Channel?
reality.
Honey fucking Boo Boo's on the Discovery Channel.
No, it's on TLC.
TLC.
I thought Duck Dynasty was on TLC too.
It's all the Discovery Channel.
They also have what it's the garage
guys?
sale guys. Yeah.
American
Ah, never mind. I found it.
At least American Pickers tries to have like lower thirds and stuff explaining the history of what they're finding.
American Pickers. Tell me this is a whole bunch of guys that get thrown into a field with a bunch of Mexicans.
I wish.
And they're picking fruit.
No, they're
and they have to,
they go through.
They go through people's
old
crap.
garages trying to buy this
dumpster divers or like hoarders.
They
Hoarders.
buy shit
Hoarders.
from people and then
they'll-
resell it for.
They'll buy like antique
30
gas signs and
times
stuff like that.
So basically their job is to screw hoarders over?
Oh, you're a dick.
Well, they buy like tchotchkes and stuff.
You can take this. This is probably really good for
It
those.
doesn't actually fit in the little one. Kind of
Then use it. You
Alright.
must come out pure white. Hey,
Tchotchke.
my denture.
Tchotchke? Yeah. It's a little thing that
You don't know what a
sit on
tchotchke is?
Shelf.
It's
like
a
a
Jewish
knick-knack.
dust collector. It knickknacks, dust collectors, tchotchkes.
What?
Nothing.
You grew up in like the most Jewish part of America. How do you not know tchotchkes?
Doesn't the History Channel have that auction house show too?
I think so.
One of my favorites is the
Pawn Stars.
The
Oh yeah, I forgot about that piece
the
of
show where
crap.
they go and break open people's old storage units.
Oh yeah.
Storage Wars.
Storage Wars.
That was A&E.
That one is kind of.
It freaks me out that all of you know this. I'm just saying.
None of us me out that there's all these
It's almost
shows.
like we're
that,
people
It's
in
all
that.
these shows that they show free online without having to have Netflix.
Yeah. And then it's on Netflix usually.
You know you're a broke motherfucker when you can't even afford Netflix. Or the internet to actually stream it.
None of those are as annoying as diners, drive-ins, and dives though.
Oh my god.
That's the one with that dude with the hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That prick.
that dude with the hair.
The white Don King, I don't know his name.
Guy Fieri.
And Don King is a little bit of an outdated reference these days. Is it wrong that the only reason I know Don King is from Mad Magazine?
Probably not.
It's kind of more like a person that.
And yes, Mad used to be a magazine. Shut up.
Characterized.
I think it still
Sorry, I got a
is.
copy of Mad Magazine.
They stopped publishing briefly, but I think they're back.
I like the old ones.
So I have a life goal,
Oh jeez.
like a new one.
How's it going?
Well, I just got this life goal 2 days ago, so far it's going great. 2600 Magazine is publishing again.
What do they focus on?
It's a hacker magazine,
Ah.
the Hacker Quarterly. I don't care about getting my face on the cover of Time, but I want my face on the cover of 2600.
Try and kick Sony while it's down
Huh?
to get on the front of a hacker
I want to do it for
magazine.
running a makerspace.
Oh, all right.
I assume this is not just computer hacks.
Hacked it and put it up there.
Wait, are we talking hacking as in like life hacks and?
No, as in like computer hack.
Okay. Well, I could see how people who are into
That's called
DIY.
Pinterest. You don't make a magazine, it's just called Pinterest.
Pinterest isn't life hacks, it's crafts.
They also have the life hack articles every now and then. Nikki absolutely loves that shit. Every time something gets pinned, I have a Facebook notification for it for some reason.
I don't care if the card's full. You're gonna keep rolling.
Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me.
Don't give the camera
Except
ideas.
sell propane accessories because I like them. But other than that, fuck you all.
Zach De La Roca is now back
Mike's just sitting quietly over there, taking it all in. Thinking, this is going to be my career. So Mike, what's your dream job?
Probably working in a recording studio.
Yeah?
Well, hey, what a quinky dink.
That's kind of cool. We're building a recording studio.
Wow.
Yeah,
It's
you want to
almost
work
like
in it?
I sort of heard about that.
You just
Would
dropped
you like to
that
work in a
there
recording
before.
studio?
Absolutely.
Cool, we need a fluffer. Do Do you know what a fluffer is, little boy?
Yes, I know what a fluffer is.
Yeah? Cool.
He used to work one at McDonald's.
You got a bad job when you've got to fluff someone at McDonald's so that they can perform their
I
duties.
needed the ride.
Let me jack you off real quick.
That's not what a fluffer does.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's what I've heard.
How many porns have you worked in? Then shut the fuck up. See me after class. I'll teach you what a fluffer does.
Can we have one intern you don't make cry?
I don't see Mike crying yet.
He never made me cry.
Yet.
Totally made you cry.
No, the wall made
He
you
made
cry.
me cry, but to be fair, he dropped something on my foot.
It's not a goose egg, at least.
Are they?
Someone's
Josh? Is Josh's tool still open?
He was talking to Casey.
Oh.
Things we do for art.
I'm so glad we don't have Batman Mike right now. What is that? Let Me Entertain You as performed by David Bowie?
Pass that over to me.
Have you seen the movie Gypsy? They sing it like 8 different times.
That's the one with Cher, isn't it?
No, it was with Bette Midler.
Oh, okay.
All of my time on the internet, I've only seen someone name their animal with heterochrome of David Bowie.
I don't know it's who. No, it was Bette Midler and...
Give me that back,
That'd be
stud
way
puppy!
more than insurance.
Well, Cher was there.
Barbara Streisand.
She was in everything.
Cher has
Meryl Streep.
Sharon, Cheryl.
You can talk all the shit you want about Cher. She's been famous for 50 years.
Right.
Like, consistently. She's got 5 decades in which she's got a #1 album, or at least a top 10 album. That's working.
Polio's been famous for 90 years.
Who?
Polio.
You can't really compare.
Yeah, who cured polio?
What?
Who cured polio?
Oh, I don't remember.
Then shut the fuck up. It's Jonas Salk.
It's not fair. You're a walking Wikipedia page.
I just like smacking Mike around. That's my hobby today.
I only knew that because of the cartoon on Nickelodeon.
Here's the useless freak show trivia. What president was famous for having polio?
FDR.
Okay. How did he get it?
I do not know.
Boy Scouts.
I know
Well,
it was transmittable, but...
He went to a Boy Scout camp.
it's thought that he might not have actually had polio.
He went to a Boy Scout camp and he got it from bad water.
Is that like how it spread so much?
Yeah.
Spreads like
So that was like the main
dysentery
way
or
you catch
something.
polio,
Yeah.
that water?
Yeah, polio spreads like dysentery, cholera, pickle.
You know you can play Oregon Trail for free.
Yes, I keep seeing people. Really, we went from cholera to Oregon Trail.
Well, you said dysentery.
Oh, dysentery. Okay.
Or
You got another battery, Chris?
Huh?
You got another battery?
Yeah.
Is it upstairs?
Just stop.
We'll
rolling
never
for now.
understand the population.
And the bench. Good?
No.
Good? Lovely. Yeah, but
I understand that you need it because it's listening to preview audio.
so they have audio or he?
They have
audio. He does.
Speaking of, turn off your mic if you haven't.
He took it off.
Oh, you removed it.
No, it's right there. I can see it from here.
Jesus Christ,
The
people,
body
I know what
pack
I'm
stuff.
talking about.
Walk out him a little.
Just a little bit.
Well,
make you feel
shake my
good.
camera, it'll be fine. Hi there guys, I'm Chris Boden. Welcome to the Geek Group. It's 13:58 hours and time for viewer mail in a big way. What do we got here? We've got... This was shipped via Mad Stokes. It is T-Advantage heat transfer film in Dove Gray. I'm not going to open the whole thing up because I don't want to contaminate it, but yeah, big rolls of stuff. That's what it looks like. I'm guessing this is just office supplies. I could be totally wrong. If somebody donated this and sent it in, thank you. But I don't want to get like fingerprints all over it and stuff because it's heat transfer film and it's fussy. However, the box did arrive with a big ass hole in the side of it, so we'll see how that works out.
It was also wet when it arrived.
It was wet when it arrived?
It was damp. That's right.
Patel Patel in Coral Springs, Florida. Hey, Batman. I'm pushing the envelope. KC! From Cobra Carbide. Yeah. I think these are for you.
Oh, please don't.
The case explodes and inserts go everywhere.
KC, look down. You're not standing on a concrete floor. If those drop, it won't break them. It might fuck up the floor. Hey, KC!
Yeah, what's up? That looks too heavy for me.
Oh, I'll toss this at you. That'll be fun.
Not over my
You're
head.
gonna enjoy this box.
Yeah.
Actually, I think this is because of Moose's screw up. If this is what I think it is,
Yeah.
I think this is because of Moose's screw up. Moose was bad, and might have tried to eat the jaws. Yeah, this is. Whoa. Monster jaws! You'll be wanting those, I'm sure. Yeah. Okay. Can you recreate the other set? Do you know the program and all that?
Maybe.
Okay. This is actual viewer mail. Cool. I have no idea who it's from. If that whole geek group thing doesn't work out, I'm going to find a job where I can excel just being the guy that opens packages.
Oh.
Prison?
Oh.
Enjoy your gift, put Jerry to work. I also ordered a router bit set that will be shipped separately. Was from third party, there is no prime and no note. I got it off the wish list from Laura, your mom.
How good the router set.
So I'm guessing this is all wish list stuff.
Yes.
It's a dustpan wrapped in shrink wrap.
Those are on the wish list now for.
It's in what?
Bubble
This shit. Wrapped in bubble wrap, yes. This.
You sure that's not for Jerry to get to work?
It's a Kindle case.
Oh, it's mine.
Do you have a Kindle?
Yes.
You have a case for it. Tell your mom thank you and that you love her. Ooh.
Thank you, Mom. I love you.
Ooh.
Ooh. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We know that tape. We
The
love that
NH
tape. Oh man, it'd be sucky if someone got a roll of it just to mess with us.
I would not put that past our hand.
Oh! Thank you to the IRC.
Ah, the new Black Magic.
The new Black Magic card. By the way, this is something that we need about 20 of. So if anybody wants to donate something, they're a couple $100 a piece, and we need about 20 of these for stuff. Thank you, IRC.
It's a bunny.
It's a hamster.
It's a broom.
It's another dustpan.
It's a broom.
Magic wand.
Doesn't say who sent it.
XLR panel rack mount. Now I just need the XLRs to put in it.
That's cool. We need a lot of these. I need a dozen of those just to start in the next room. No note with that. Who sent it? They're talking about disk arrays in the IRC, so they're not even watching me. Hey! This came from your mom. Thank you, Laura.
The router bit set? Yeah. Yeah, I know. I saw that on Amazon. I was like, that's cool.
So cute,
They're public use routers. I needed a set.
yeah, these are just general public use routers, but that's cute. Die press graphics supply. I'm guessing this has my name on it.
Dun dun dun.
I
If
don't know.
only like
It has my real name on it.
Bruce
And,
cleared it.
huh?
She said the package is from eBay.
She might have ordered it on my eBay account or something instead of putting it on the company account. No, that would make sense either.
Check for.
This is all stuff for printing t-shirts. That looks like fun.
don't do it. You'll regret it.
This is all t-shirt dye sew stuff. Office supplies. This is viewer mail from Highland Hardware. That's a thing that exists. Bandsaw tires.
Yeah.
This
It's a thing.
exists.
It's what goes over the wheels.
I didn't know they had tires. This wants to eat me very badly.
Yeah, don't open that.
All right, this is a bandsaw blade. That's how they ship, and I'm just going to set that right back in there. This was paid for by Eric Wolf. So thank you, Eric, for donating that. I'm going to put those back in there because there are people that know how to open bandsaw blades. I know enough to know that basically you should squeeze it, cut it, and throw it away from
Yeah,
you.
it's
But
cool to watch.
yeah. That's for you.
Gee, thanks.
There you go. You can take that now.
It's like that guy
Okay.
with the peanut brittle and the snakes, but on hardwood.
That never gets old. That's viewer mail for today. Thank you everybody for hanging out. Thank you everybody for helping out and making a difference. God, we're going to need a lot of XLR. You guys have fun. I'm Chris Boden, and we'll be back after this.
Yay.